Welcome home, YouTube family. Today I'm going to take this a little bookcase. I do have the shelves, so I've already taken them out and cleaned them up. And I saw a picture, and I'm not going to show you the picture because it's not my picture. I'd seen it though, and I'm trying to kind of recreate it on this. However, upon looking through my barn, hunting for some paints, because this will take layers and layers and colors of paint to achieve the look I want. And so I had went out to my barn to go get some paint, and where did I put it? No. I had inspiration in the form of some spindles, which I left outside, spindle legs, and a corbel. I'm like, oh, inspiration. Am I going to paint it to look like this? Nope, it's inspiration in another way. Alright, so the first thing I am doing, and I just started here on this side, is I am painting the entire piece. Excuse the wood glue there on the floor. And this color is sandbar. I'm like, oh, I should get on there and show them what I'm doing before I finished. I had forgotten that I had said I was going to do a tutorial. So, first step was clean it. Ignore the boxes over here. I've been over there. I've been going through some stuff and found a couple boxes, and usually I just take them outside and burn them in the backyard. However, it's raining. I'm going to excuse the little things on the floor because we have dogs and they keep tracking in and out. This is the back door. So, well, I'll clean that up later. But first coat of paint is going to be sandbar. It's Dixie Belle color. It's beige. And I would show you the paint itself, but I put it in a squeezy bottle. But sandbar is the first coat. It's a very light beige color. Off-white. Okay, I'm going to paint the whole thing in that right now. Alright, here's where I'm at currently. It's dark in here. It's raining. There's no sunlight. This is all the overhead light I have, and I haven't got my ring light up. Oh, I broke my ring light. But I have taken some, I took the sandbar and then I did streak through some fluff. Just real streaky. And then I also, every now and then, dry brushed a little bit of like pine cone on there. These are all colors, so we're brown. So I took the off-white beigey color, and then I streaked through the white, like a pure white. And then I took just a little bit of a brown and dry brushed it through there on the sides. To give it just, you know, difference in look, some movement, some interest. Next thing I'm going to do is take some blues and greens and kind of blend them in through here a little bit. I'm trying to give it a more aged look. So I'm going to start with the blues and the greens, and then we'll see how that goes. Alright, here I have roughly, very, very roughly, because I want it to look old and splotchy, very roughly blended in a couple different shades of blue onto the edges and the sides. I've done that. I'm doing all different paints, so here we go. First color I'm using is this one because I have a whole lot of it and I need to use it up. And then some antebellum. And, you know, just spraying it, letting it drip a little bit. And roughly blending it in. I'm going to do some more spray so it gets a little more drip. And then move on to some greens in there. But if you see, I very roughly blended it. I mean, it's not a smooth blend at all. And I've started down here spraying some water to try to get a little bit of drip. It's not dripping enough yet. But I need the bottom to be, I want the bottom to be the darkest. So I really went around the bottom with the antebellum. Now I'm going to do some greens. And I still need to put some grays in there. But I'm going to spray some more water to get more drips. Okay, I found this stencil. I can't remember what it's called. Distressed Wallpaper, maybe. It's a Prima Redesign stencil. I've used it before, you can tell. And I mixed together several colors to achieve this gray pewtery color. And that's what I'm going to use on here. I like to use a roller with the big stencil. It just goes easier. Alright, so I'm going to roll this on and let it dry. Do the bottom as well. And then get on to the next phase of what we're going to do here. What my vision is. Like I said, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants on this one. I have an idea. I have a picture in my mind of something I want it to look like. If I can achieve it, we don't know yet. Right? So let me get this on now. Okay, I have taken this stencil, put it on, and then I blended around it the colors that were already behind it. And then I started the brown coming down like the roof is leaking. An old Victorian house with wallpaper. I'm loving how it's going. Leaky roof. Old wallpaper. Now we're going to turn our attention to the inside. And I put a stencil on the inside too, and I'm starting it bright, and then I'm going to dull it all the way back as well, so it looks like this was bright, cheerful wallpaper from 100 years ago. Alright, I got the inside done, and then I shaded it all in. Did the sides. This side is done. This side is matching. Okay, it's in the bottom brown. And I'm painting the top with the antebellum blue. And this is it so far. Still more to come. Here's the side. Coming around. Inside. Coming around to the other side. Top is going to be this. And I'm going to paint the shelves to match. Boop-a-doo. Wrong way. Big reveal, wrong way. These that I'll put here. What do you think? Okay, guys, I know it's been a minute because, you know, like I said, I'm migraine prone. I think I've told you this before. And the weather has been back and forth and changing so frequently, like every other day. It's hot, it's cold. It was like 77 the other day, and it's going to be snowy this Saturday. But anytime the weather fluctuates, it does trigger a migraine for me. So it's taken me much longer to get this finished. If I were to work straight through it, have it done in a day. Whatever. It is what it is. But if y'all remember the before, and then I did get the corbels put on and the legs attached. And here is the after. All staged and styled. Let's get closer. You can see the side. And I put some legs on it. On the side. And the inside. Let's get this side. The same as the other. Again, let me pull back. Excuse that can shellac down there. Fell off. Ah. Alright. There's my mirror I did before. I just hung this vine kind of to give it the overgrown look that may happen in some place this may have naturally been. But see, look at this. This was a piece of trash. It was headed to the recycle bin or to the dump from my neighbor. It was in their pile of stuff to be getting rid of. Just, you know, a cheap little... It had 2 shelves. I decided it only needed 1. Because it was more like a bookcase, and I decided it should be a display shelf. The corbels are from Hobby Lobby. I got them half off. The feet were from a piece of furniture that I own that the legs kept getting wobbly and I didn't like them on there, so I took them off. And they go fine on this. They match the corbels. Stencils, paint. Stencils there, and then the stencil on the inside. Put some more color on the inside. It's like red and blue and yellow, green. With the wash. So there she is, guys. All ready to go to the booth. Alright, you guys have a great day. I'll see you later. I believe up next is going to be a thrift haul. Bye-bye.